Welcome back, Resourceful Living Homestead. I'm Brian, and we're getting ready to go down to the sawmill. I just loaded the largest log we have ever milled, and I'm trying to capture some of this on video. Some of it, I didn't even think about it. I started working on it too soon. So we're going to go down and capture the rest of it on video.
"28" full tong heavy duty log lifting tongs. These have a capacity of handling a 3,000-pound log. And since we have a sawmill and we do a lot of milling logs, so Brian is going to move this log down to the sawmill and we'll give you guys a little demonstration. So in the description of this video, you will find a link for these log tongs. If you find that these can be useful on your homestead or in any logging, sawmilling projects that you're doing, check out the description of this video for a link where you can save 10% if you buy from our link. We're going to head down to the mill where we'll load it up and let you know how good it works.
So first impression after picking it up, single tong, that thing would wobble back and forth. You never could get centered really well. I grabbed that and that thing's sitting steady. I can already tell way safer right now.
And 4, it gives much more stability of handling this log. So we are already impressed with it, and we haven't even loaded it on the sawmill yet. Brian says this is the biggest log we've ever picked up, and he is totally impressed already with how easy he is able to maneuver, having this extra stability of the 4 prongs for this Garvee 28-inch 4-tong heavy-duty log lifting tongs.
Here's what's happened, and here's where Kathy's going to get on to me because I don't have a third arm and didn't even think about it, but these tongs right there, they're the only thing that I've been able to use that something this big. My mill is a 22-inch. This is a little over 21 inches. And I still am worried if I'm going to get past right here. I think I should. But let me tell you, without these, I would not have been able to got that up there. Matter of fact, it was almost more than the hydraulics on my tractor to pick up and put it up there. So, baby K, you did your job. I hope I never load another one that big, but I know the tractor can do it now. It was a little sketchy coming down that hill, but here we go. Let's get to milling. Sawdust bin is full, so I gotta believe me, I would have a huge pile out here. Big enough as it is. So the center of this log, I had to bring it up on this end. It's 13 1/8 and 13 1/8 here. But before I brought that in, this was 13 1/4, and that was just below 13. So I had to bring it up another inch together. That way we can fit a square tent, and hopefully I can make a path. Exactly what I was afraid of. If you couldn't tell by the camera what happened is we hit right here. So what this means to anybody that's new at milling, I'm going to take my chainsaw and slice off a piece right here. And I think once I get this capped and rotate it, that'll make it smaller this direction. Should be fine the rest of the way around. Right now, I got to trim off some of this. Love Woodland Mills, don't get me wrong. Rated for a 22, and this is not quite 22, and it still got me. I love it when my stuff starts up on the first 2 or 3 pulls, maybe even one. So we hit right in here. I should be able to reach on one cut. Never had to work for a cut before like that. Done it a lot with a chainsaw, never a sawmill. Okay, let's see if that gets us past it. Okay. So my mill is inside it. Let's just kind of leave that wedge in there. I bet everybody wish their saw cut these good shavings like this. Just gotta know how to sharpen things. Now trust me, I'm learning right along with you guys. This is the first time I've had to really trim one up like that. so close. Still bumping. There you go. First step. Not impossible, but what I want to put across this middle. So I don't have anybody here. That kind of changed the depth on a couple of spots, but not real bad. Okay guys, we'll let the pith down because that first cut kind of piffed me off. I guess that would be sawmill humor. Hopefully I can get a good roll off of this. Looks flush. So now we gotta set this pith again. Good old Harry. Great neighbor. Woo, we're getting hot. All right. Tape measure. Level. Okay. The very center of this log now 14 5/8. Good Lord. 14 5/8. Man, I gotta bring this thing up forever. It is a bigger trunk. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna be cranking this thing up a bunch. This is why you get piffed off at the pith. You sure don't want your dog to let go while you're down on your knees like that, because then you got a tree on top of you. Okay. I am measuring now almost 12 and a half. Let's see if it gives me anything down here. Not much. That means I'm gonna wind up cranking this thing for forgiveness all the way. A little bit of traffic on our dirt road today. Usually not much, but got a little bit. Okay, now we're at 13 and an 8. I know it ain't gonna be close, but I can hope. That is now 14 and a half. Okay, we're getting there. This is your pith off board that you use. I forget what they call it. They make them jack for this. I bought this off of 𝐇𝐎𝐿. It's a motorcycle jack. And it's a whole lot cheaper than buying lumberjack stuff for your jack. Don't need a lumberjack for your jack. Let's see. saying, come on, stay with me. 13 3/4. Oh God. Please be close. Yeah, 14 and a half. Afraid it's gonna stay right there. You're gonna have to keep it cranking. Oh. My log rolled just a little bit on me. That ain't cool. Dig it in just a little bit more. I want to get close, but I don't want to make it unsafe. And that last roll up give me, if it'll give me 14, I'll take it. Well, it gave me 14 1/4, it looks like. 14 1/8. Kids, I don't think I'm going to change that anymore. Not after it moved on me. That is. So it's right at 1/4 off. I can absorb that. I can trim that up. I'll take it. Before I make this thing where it won't hold itself. Okay. This is why we learn that we won't put another 21-inch log on this. Oh, I see now. Bag it. It did move quite a bit. It actually rolled. Now you might be able to see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna reposition this for sure. Okay. Am I square now? I am square. All the way across. Good deal. Now we can check the pith. Again and see what it is. Now is anybody understanding why the pith pissed me off? Okay, I am on my board. I am 14. 14 dead on. I am 14 3/8. Now that I've got things squared up, I can lift it again, I believe. I can fly. I believe. Touch the sky. I think we're on track. If we keep a tape measure. Holy cow. So 12 by 10 and a half. Love it. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't know which is recording, the phone or my GoPro, but got to figure out what boards I can get out of this. We'll come back and cut some boards.
And that wraps up this video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch more of our videos.
Just a twist.
Bye.